Hi everyone and welcome. Another reading for the next 7 days. It's actually for the week 15 to 21 December 2025. I'm a little bit late, but it's been a stressful couple of days, particularly in the media, and I didn't want to do a reading while the energy was so intense. There's been an extreme act of violence here in Sydney, Australia, and it's gone global now, so everyone knows what happened Sunday evening. It was virtually a massacre. So let's just move on from that and focus on what's coming ahead. I'll give you a bit of astrology, and I've got some tarot cards for you. We've got also a new moon in Sagittarius, 28 degrees Sagittarius, depending on where you are, between the 19th and 20th of December. We also have the winter solstice on the 21st of December, which is winter solstice in the northern hemisphere and the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. And Sun also enters Capricorn on the 21st of December as well. All right, so let's go straight to the astrology. Now, Mars reached the last degree of Sagittarius on Sunday the 14th of December, before it transitioned to Capricorn on the 15th. Now it formed a square to Neptune. This signaled moments of disorientation and lack of energy. So once Mars enters Capricorn, determination and discipline will return. So the square between the Sun and Saturn on 17th December also calls on you to assume responsibility and devote yourself to really realistic goals. The Sagittarius new moon on 20th December, or between 19 and 20 December, inspires you to search for meaning and inner renewal. However, the days around the solstice on the 21 December are tense. The Sun and Venus form squares to Saturn and Neptune, and Jupiter squares Chiron. Unmet expectations and unrealistic ideals can now lead to bitter disappointments. This period invites you to test your dreams and take responsibility for your own happiness. Now, as I said, the Sun enters Capricorn on the 21st. The focus shifts to clarity, structured action, and concrete implementation. In these emotionally demanding phases, true humility, the willingness to accept your own limitations with dignity, can become a source of creative power, of contentment. All right, now, I think that when we go into the week a little bit more with the astrology, with the week's rather tense energies, working hard could give a great sense of accomplishments. And it's worth more than a fleeting social meet-up where everyone is putting their best face forward. Now, we have feelings of low self-esteem and melancholy could pervade the early week. Now, if you're feeling a little bit hopeless and not sure what to do to improve your future, don't dwell on it too much. Instead of isolating yourself, seek a trusted friend or relative for counsel. And this is also an excellent time to enter into therapy for better understanding and heal any deep-seated issues that are holding you back. You know, I think tarot is a great form of therapy. Go get a reading. So, tips for the week. Sunday, as I said, hosts the winter solstice in northern hemisphere, and the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, which in the northern hemisphere, it's the shortest day of the year. So it's opposite to us here in the southern hemisphere with the longest day. All right, so just a little bit about the Sagittarius new moon, because I love Saggy new moon. see, the moon is at her most optimistic in Sagittarius and willing to let go of things. Jupiter, the planet of long distance travel and education of the higher mind, makes this a great time to take off for adventure or attend a seminar on a topic you've always been interested in, say philosophy or religion or astrology. This is the sign with the gift of prophecy and wisdom. When the moon is in this sign, spend time outdoors, be spontaneous, and laugh much too loudly. Just watch for a tendency towards excess, waste, and overdoing. All right, now that's enough for the astrology. You can come back to this or fast forward ahead anytime. So write this down. Okay, and I looked at the clock, it said 555. Many changes coming for somebody, for the collective. All right, now we'll go straight to the tarot. Yes, we are focusing on the collective. Let me just put these. The heart of the matter. Oh, we've got the Empress. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Major Arcana, the Empress. The challenge for us this week. Let me move this. Transition number 13, Death card of the Major Arcana. The universe is stepping in here this week. Unknown factors, Ace of Pentacles, wow. Turning point. My goodness, the High Priestess, number 2 in the Major Arcana. The turning point, or the best course of action, is hidden. The outcome. We have the 5 of coins. So there's a little bit of negativity. It could be spiritual, it could be financial. I feel the world is against us. There's a bit of struggle happening here. All right, I'm going to clarify these cards and create. Let's just see what this week has in store. The Empress represents motherhood. It could be a pregnancy, fertility, nurturing, and the Empress is creative. She's a beautiful feminine energy, deals with nature, harmonious, artistic. I think her motto is, what's it? Let me just read this for you. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. So grounding is required, and to focus your energies on the positive. I'm not in my normal place, as you would have noticed. I'm away. I've taken a week off. I'm interstate, and I'm making do with what I have here. All right, where are we now? I'm going to clarify. The first one is the Archangel Michael, please. You know, I've prayed and meditated on these cards. Why is the Death card here? Gosh, the Star. Star. The change, an ending, and it comes from the universe, and it is guided, and it creates balance. So the unknown factors, why? It's got to do with a financial new beginning. It is a beginning, so it's the Ace. Let's have a look. Card, please. Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. And the turning point. The High Priestess. It represents, High Priestess is Pisces energy, history and intuition, moon. Okay, again, look, Death card again, an ending. Eight of Pentacles, they came out together. An ending of a situation where it could be a work situation, and the outcome is Temperance. Okay, well, this is quite intense. We have an Empress, it represents Taurus, ruled by Venus, highly creative. The Empress is, she's all the queens in one. She's highly evolved. So that's the heart of the matter, female energy. The change is we have an ending, a spiritual transformation and a new beginning. Letting go, it represents endings and changing, or change that is sudden or unexpected. But it's a release, it's final. So the change is coming, letting go. Of something that is unwanted, because we have the star here. The star is, the star comes from the universe, and it's out of our hands. It's a, it's an it represents Aquarius. But the star is not something that you can take lightly. It's a powerful time for inspired action, and it's channeled through authentic self. And it says, be open to possibility and stay true to yourself. Have faith and trust in the universe, and you will share in its gifts and blessing. So letting go and learning to channel. And have faith in the new universe and yourself. And you can do that with reconnecting with yourself, your authenticity. Okay. The unknown factors and new beginnings here, both in the physical realm and emotional. The Ace of Pentacles is financial new beginning and new financial opportunities. There might be a new job or a new business. There's an offer coming. And it's stable and abundant. Maybe you know, whoever needed this has manifested this. But this has come together with the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is filled with happiness and joy and, you know, abundance and creative opportunities. Could also be there's maybe a new love or a new friendship, or even art projects are available now. So that's the unknown factors. That's supporting, and the turning point, the High Priestess is, she's mysterious and relies on her intuition and inner knowing, has self-trust and spiritual insight. She's emotionally stable and is able to access her wisdom and knowledge, her esoteric wisdom. The universe is yet to reveal her true meaning in the spread, but you are protected by spirit guides at all times. You are never alone, and you can call upon your spirit guides if you need to ask a question. When I looked at this again, it's got to do with spiritual transformation, We had it here, the Death card, and we also have it here in the turning point. And it has to do with the Eight of Pentacles. It has to do with how work-related, how you, let's have a look. It's got to do with work and how you leverage your determination and consciousness, attention to detail to get the job done. As you do the same task over and over, you work your way towards mastery. So maybe this is ending where you've reached the mastery of your craft. Now it becomes tedious. And it doesn't matter how much you focus on perfection. It could be to your detriment, because when you focus on every tiny detail, you lose sight of the bigger picture. So having achieved mastery in that area here, and coins are always the 3D, it's the physical realm. And that looks after itself. We now hear the outcome. We have two individuals here hobbling along. There's assistance there if they look up, but they're just determined to continue to struggle. It could represent temporary financial hardship or negative change in circumstances, and feeling left out in the cold, or maybe a financial loss. Be aware, people. Be aware. There's a lot of, apart from loss, there's a lot of scamming and going on in this 3D realm. But this could also represent spiritual, feeling the world's against you, and adversity and struggle. But Temperance, again, another major arcana, has clarified that card. Maybe you're feeling there's never enough. But there is, it's just the temporary feeling. And as we have temperance is patience. You're discovering how to create balance and harmony in your life. You find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings. So, accepting for how things are. Once we center ourselves and come back into alignment with who we really are, we achieve inner peace and not what's going on around us to make us feel less than. So this is a highly spiritual spread. And maybe it's the time of year too, because everybody, the expectations are, it's never enough. It's more, especially with the gifts for Christmas and all the parties and what have you. But what the universe is saying is center yourself, come back into alignment with who you really are. Stand in your authenticity. You're protected at all times. You create your own reality. Having worked hard for on the physical 3D, for all your achievements. And even then, you're feeling a lack. So come back to discover how to create balance and harmony in your life. And when you find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings, life is so much easier. Look at all this. This is beautiful. And new beginnings. All right, that's the tarot. Quite deep. I'll write this down quickly. And then I'm going to give you one tarot card, one oracle card, beg your pardon, from Archangel Michael. Protection Rose. This is really beautiful. Again, as I said, you're protected. And just be careful with overspending during this week. You are safe and secure, and live your life openly. You are divinely protected today and every day. Archangel Michael goes before you in love and protection. You know you are safe. Archangel Michael watches over you always. And this card says, time out in your own space, respect others' personal space, remove yourself from toxic environments, trust your intuition, and Reiki healing, a auric field might be required. You can ask for protection. Archangel Michael guides you to visualize a beautiful protection rose to sit on the edge of your aura. Now, by calling Archangel Michael in every morning, you strengthen your connection with him and tune into his vibration. And what a team you make when you work together every day, not just when you feel you are in trouble. Maintaining this connection assists you to feel secure and safe and ease. Your auric field is the field of energy surrounding your body, and by visualizing a protection rose on the edge of your aura, you are establishing an energetic marker, which is a statement to the world that the space around you belongs to you and is sacred. Okay, I love that. Yes, I call on Archangel Michael every day, sometimes 3 times a day, depending. When I have my spiritual showers, or when you do your cleansing of your auric field. Now, set your intentions, as I said, for the new moon, and wherever you are, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Until next time, I send you lots of love. Farewell for now. Bye.